Hi guys, it's me again. This is Myra, lead staff for the Boys and Girls Club of Greater Houston. I'm here with another Lemonade Day session supported by the Holthouse Foundation for Kids. In this week's episode, we're going to learn how to make our Lemonade Day stand stick out. Give it a more of a buzz when we're out selling and making money for our Lemonade Day stand. You know guys, there's going to be a lot of kids and a lot of people trying to sell lemonade. So the best way and a couple of tips that I know of that will help you get started in making your business stick out. First of all, come up with a unique and catchy name. So be thinking out of the box as what would a cool name be for your Lemonade Day stand. Secondly, think about a slogan that you can add with your name. For example, we know the very familiar ones like Nike, Just Do It, McDonald's, I'm loving it. Things like that. So come up with a catchy slogan that can go real cool and real well with your catchy name. Then get your cool, catchy slogan with it. Third thing you can create is, how do you want your lemonade stand to look like? Do you want it to have a theme? Do you want all flowers? Do you want to have a sea theme? Do you want to have a cartoon character theme? Some type of catchy theme to go along with your lemonade stand, also to go with your name and also with your slogan. Today, I have some special guests. They're going to talk to you about some unique ways as to how they got their Lemonade Day stand business buzzing. Today, we have some special guests that's going to help us do a little bit more on getting our Lemonade Day stand created. So I'm going to have them introduce themselves. They are the Lemonade Day ambassadors of Houston. Hi.
Hi, thank you so much for having us. I'm Isabella Urbanatos.
I'm Patricio.
And I'm Lorena Orbañanos. I'm the mom.
So tell us a little bit about yourself and what you have done with your lemonade stand.
So basically, me and my twin brother Pat are now the junior ambassadors, the young ambassadors for Lemonade Day. Since we've had all this experience with the actual company, we actually started doing it when we were about, 8 years old, something like that, 7. And it was honestly a really new experience to me. It was something that I've never done. I was like, how am I supposed to sell all these cups of lemonade? I'm not gonna get any money. And it was honestly scary going first, but once you're diving in and you're learning about all of the process of what it takes to actually build your stand, to start a budget, to buy your resources, to stay in that price range, to create your own lemonade stand, because what you want to be is that you want to be the most creative with it. So it was kind of hard. We had to sit down, brainstorm, okay, what can we do to stand out, you know? So honestly, that whole process was really new, and it was cool to kind of go through the motions of what an entrepreneur goes through every day. And we were just 8 or something. But all of what I've learned throughout just going out and selling to the public has really helped me today with just different things. So, and it really kind of built my confidence in saying that okay, people are gonna say no sometimes. That's okay. So what do you think?
Yeah, that's all very true. Next question.
Well, and it's been a great process for us. I invite all the kids to tell their parents and to take this very seriously, because what you learn here with the program, with Lemonade Day, it's really the basics on how to run a business. So you're selling lemonade cups, lemonade, but you're really learning all the process. These same things that you're learning, you can translate them to any business you want to run. And what a great opportunity in this time that people might be searching for jobs later on in life, to be able to create your own job, and not only create it, but give jobs to a lot of people. That's really, really awesome. And that's what this program is all about. And I know the kids have a lot of experience now with all these little secrets that you can use to make it very successful.
Tell us about some of the competitions that you guys have been in.
So we were in a competition around like 3-4 years ago that we entered with some friends. And the good thing about Lemonade Day is that you can bring your friends to come and to compete with you and make a stand, and you can teach your friends about tricks that you've learned throughout the process of making a stand. So one year we actually made a stand and it was called Gamonade Day, and we basically had this cool concept that we brought a little hoop. It was like a pool inflatable, I think. And we brought a ball, and we actually had this game that if you were to participate in it, you could win a free cup of lemonade. And here's my little trick to you: make it kind of hard because you don't want to be just giving away cups, you know? And that was actually a lot of fun. We won. Well, I mean, us personally didn't win anything because we were, like the creators of the game, but I think like 3 or 4 people won free cups, but honestly it was worth it because it attracted a lot of people and it was unique and it was great. And that's what you have to do. You have to be unique and you have to attract customers because they're not just going to come rolling.
I think with our Cinco de Mayo stand, we actually won 2 competitions because she asked us if we won. So, which one is most unique?
Also, yeah, we have won several prizes during all these years, but one of them, why don't you talk about the healthiest lemonade?
Oh yeah, that was actually our first one. My mom thought about like having this like cool recipe where we put like basil and like a bunch of cucumbers and like cool kind of tasting like things that like just made everything like really unique about the taste. It was the most unique, right?
Yeah, the healthiest.
Oh, the healthiest. And one of the awards that we could win that year was which lemonade is the most healthiest. So we ended up taking home that trophy that year of the healthiest lemonade. So I was like, I mean, cool, like really cool. It still tasted really good and it was kind of like fresh taste. And it was like a hot day that day, and like I think a lot of people appreciated it. Oh, it's healthy, like buy our lemonade, like you'll feel good,
And because we took that trophy, when we set our stand, we put the trophy, which attracted a lot of people. That gives people confidence. I mean, when you have little awards that you can brag about, and also what we did is because we won the healthiest, we would sell the recipe for $5. So anyone that wanted to take a secret recipe home, they could do it paying $5. So there's a lot of things on the side that you can use to attract people.
Yes.
And also, Isabella, why don't you tell them about your experience creating the company to attract more people at advertising? What you did?
Yeah. Well, one of my favorite stands actually was me and my friends. We decided to make kind of like a Hawaiian theme. And one of the cool things that we used to attract customers and basically like the advertising aspect of it was we would get like a lawn chair, and then you could pay a little bit extra, like I don't know, $1 more, $2 more to sit down, and we like would fan you for a second. It was something silly, but it worked. It attracted a lot of people. So.
Also, I think it's good depending on where you're gonna put your stand to choose the theme. For example, that year that Patricia was talking about the Gamonade, there was like a race going on, like kind of a small marathon for kids. So people were gonna be thirsty, so we chose a sports theme because of that. So people in that and the recipe and that time, we mixed the lemonade with the Gatorade that people needed because they were racing. So you have to be creative and really think who your target is, and depending on that, create those ideas. So I don't know if you have more questions.
Let me ask you, what would be the best tip you could give our club members that are starting out making their lemonade stand business stick out?
The best tip personally would be to stand out, because you always have to stand out. Like, these customers have seen lemonade stands and they're not just gonna stop at just a regular Joe lemonade stand. They're gonna stop at a stand that makes it, I don't know, like stand out in some sort of way, like how we did a hoop or how they did an exotic theme. You have to think outside of the box and really appeal to your customers. Like say you're going to a sports game and you're doing a stand at a sports game, maybe make it sports theme. Or if you're going to the aquarium and you're gonna put a stand there, make it, kind of like ocean.
Under the sea thing,
Exactly. You gotta appeal to your customers and stand out.
Yeah, I think aside from appealing, which is like a really good tip, I think what I would say is that just confidence is key. Like people are going to say no. People are going to say, you know what, I don't want your lemonade. And that might feel a little bit like, oh, I can't do this anymore. But just persistence with business is key. So I think just as long as you are determined with it and you keep going, you're like, at the end of the day, I'm gonna have what I have and I'm gonna be happy, you know what I mean? So I think that is the best tip that I could say. Just have confidence and don't give up.
Is that why don't you talk about when we, how did you promote to my mom's chat? How you offer those pictures?
Yeah.
A day before, 2 days before?
Yeah, a really good tip, maybe like a few days before competition, you have the recipe all ready. You could be like, okay, I have the lemonade, I have all these resources. How can I promote the business even more? So I went on like my mom's chat and I was like, hi, I'm selling lemonade. And like, of course, all of my friends' moms were like, this is so cute. Oh my gosh, like, yes, I'm gonna buy, whatever. So we went around selling pictures of the lemonade and delivering it to other people's houses. And that was kind of like a side thing that you could do, just to improve your business aspect overall. So.
And just you have to take into consideration the cost. So we went to the dollar store and bought those pictures that have just a lid, and were very simple, but that helped a lot because that was quantity. So if they would buy a cup, it would be one price, but if they would take a picture and they would deliver them with their bicycles, they will go and deliver on our friend's house as a picture, and then we would say, and you want us to add-ons are really cool, our secret recipe for $5. So you need to, what Isabella was saying about brainstorming is really helped us a lot to work as a team. Just don't think that the whole idea has to come from one person. It takes a team to build a really great idea. So we set some rules during our brainstorming. That was that there will never be a bad idea.
Right.
There's always, all ideas are good, and if you add them all, you end up with an amazing idea. We created this game because once Lemonade Day was over, the idea came because once the day was over, we were like, how can we continue and prepare kids more? So we thought about this, and at that time, Isabella and Patricio were like 9 years or something like that. But they were great because we tested so many times the game, and they helped a lot. Remember,
I remember the process. We were like, oh, so after this, what do y'all think? And then we would chip in ideas, and it was really fun, watching it all come together and the final product, and just seeing it all unfold was really cool.
We tried to make it very real with rainy days, sunny days, and Patricio was very good at playing it and telling us what was good and not.
Yeah, it was just a lot of fun. I mean, you always gotta think, what can I do other than lemonade? You gotta think outside the box, like making cookies with your stand or doing something further than just a cup of lemonade.
Yeah,
as in the game.
As in the game. So play the game, practice, and if you play it and you give it the time, you're gonna have the best lemonade stand. So good luck, everybody, and hope this advice helps you all.
Thank you guys for coming and sharing all of this great tips on how to create your lemonade day. Thank you so much for coming.
Thank you for having us.
No problem.
Remember, extra effort pays. Bye. Good luck.
Now you have it, guys. You heard from the best, which is our Houston Lemonade Day ambassadors, where they gave us great tips on how we can make our Lemonade Day stand unique and best in the business. So before we go, there's another contest that's out that's called the Lemonade Day Houston Viral Marketing Contest. It's starting now, and below you'll see all the rules and guidelines as to how you need to participate. And all it is just making your Lemonade Day stand unique and different. Happy lemonade making, guys. All right, guys, you heard from the best. You heard from the Houston Lemonade Day ambassadors, where they gave you great tips on how you can make your Lemonade Day stand unique and different and stand out. But before we go, there's a new contest that is out called the Houston Lemonade Day Virtual Marketing Contest, where you can submit your ideas on how you can make your Lemonade Day stand sticks out, where you can actually create your own logo, artwork, and everything. If you want to learn about the rules and the guidelines as to how to participate, look at the link below this video where it explains all the details of how to make your Lemonade Day stand out and buzz. Great lemonade making, guys. See you later.